Welcome to your in-depth daily horoscope for Virgo on April 23, 2025. Today presents a fascinating astrological landscape that will significantly impact your analytical and practical nature. As we delve into the cosmic energies surrounding you on this spring day, prepare for revelations that may reshape your approach to both immediate challenges and long-term aspirations. Planetary positions and their influence. As we examine the heavens on April 23, 2025, we find Mercury, your ruling planet, moving through a favorable position in Taurus. This Earth sign alignment creates a harmonious trine with your Virgo energy, enhancing your already meticulous attention to detail and practical thinking. Communication flows more smoothly today, making it an excellent time for important conversations, negotiations, or presentations. Your words carry additional weight and clarity, so use this gift wisely. Meanwhile, Venus is positioned in Gemini, bringing a light-hearted and intellectually stimulating energy to your career sector. This placement suggests unexpected professional opportunities may arise through social connections or casual conversations. Don't dismiss seemingly trivial interactions today. They could lead to significant developments in your career path. The moon in Sagittarius forms an interesting opposition to your sun sign, creating a dynamic tension between your natural tendencies toward precision and the expansive, sometimes exaggerated Sagittarian energy. This opposition isn't negative. Rather, it invites you to balance your detail-oriented nature with a broader perspective. Sometimes seeing the bigger picture can help you prioritize which details truly deserve your attention. Career and professional life. In your professional sphere, today's planetary alignments suggest a period where your methodical approach will be particularly valued. Colleagues may seek your input on complex problems that require your analytical skills. Your ability to organize information and create efficient systems is heightened, making this an ideal day to tackle projects that have been in disarray or require restructuring. For Virgos in leadership positions, today favors a more collaborative approach. While you naturally excel at identifying what needs improvement, the Venus-Gemini influence encourages you to present your critiques with diplomacy and openness to others' ideas. This balanced approach will yield better results than insisting on your way alone. Unusually for your sign, you might feel drawn to take a calculated risk in your professional life today. The Jupiter influence suggests that stepping slightly outside your comfort zone could lead to unexpected rewards. This doesn't mean acting impulsively. Rather, it's about applying your analytical skills to evaluate an unconventional opportunity that others might overlook. Finances and material matters. The position of Saturn in your financial sector indicates a day for careful review of your resources. This is an excellent time to reassess your budget, identify unnecessary expenses, or discover overlooked savings opportunities. Your natural Virgo precision makes you particularly adept at financial planning, and today these skills are enhanced. Avoid major purchases today if possible, as the Moon-Neptune square suggests potential for confusion or overlooking important details. If you must make significant financial decisions, double-check all figures and read the fine print with even more care than usual. A financial matter from the past may resurface today, possibly in the form of an unpaid debt being settled or an investment finally showing returns. This positive development comes as a result of your previous diligence and patience, qualities that serve Virgo well in financial matters. Love and relationships. In your romantic life, the Venus influence brings a refreshing intellectual connection in existing relationships. Conversations with your partner today may reveal new depths or shared interests you hadn't fully explored. For Virgos in committed relationships, this is an excellent day to discuss future plans or resolve lingering misunderstandings, as both parties will be more receptive to logical discussion. Single Virgos might encounter someone intriguing in an educational or information-sharing context, perhaps a workshop, lecture, or even through online learning. The attraction will likely begin on an intellectual level, with appreciation for the other person's insights and knowledge. Don't dismiss this connection simply because it doesn't match your predetermined criteria for a potential partner. The Venus-Mercury aspect suggests that mental compatibility could develop into something more meaningful. For all Virgos, regardless of relationship status, today emphasizes the importance of clear communication. Your natural tendency to analyze may lead you to keep thoughts to yourself until you've processed them fully, but today's energy rewards expressing yourself more openly. Share your feelings along with your thoughts for deeper connections. Health and well-being. Physically, today's aspects highlight the connection between mental stress and physical symptoms, something Virgos often experience due to your perfectionistic tendencies. The positioning of Mars suggests potential tension in the neck and shoulders area, likely a manifestation of carrying too many responsibilities or concerns. Conscious relaxation techniques, particularly those focusing on progressive muscle relaxation, would be especially beneficial today. Your digestive system, often a sensitive area for Virgos, may be more reactive than usual due to the moon's position. Pay special attention to your diet today, avoiding foods you know trigger discomfort. Incorporating digestive herbs like fennel, peppermint, or ginger could provide substantial relief. Mentally, the Mercury-Neptune aspect creates a unique opportunity for you to balance your analytical thinking with intuitive insights. Activities that engage both your logical mind and creative spirit would be particularly restorative today. Perhaps puzzles that require visual thinking, or organizing a creative project using your methodical skills. Personal growth and spiritual insights. Today offers a powerful opportunity for self-reflection, particularly regarding how your critical nature affects both yourself and others. The Saturn position suggests you may gain valuable insights about patterns of perfectionism that no longer serve you. Consider whether holding yourself or others to impossible standards has been limiting your happiness or relationships. The Jupiter influence brings potential for expanded awareness regarding your life path. You might receive clarity about a personal or professional direction that has felt uncertain. Trust these insights, especially when they align with your core values and natural abilities. For spiritually inclined Virgos, today's energy supports practical mysticism, finding the divine in everyday acts of service and attention. Your natural gifts for improvement and refinement can be channeled into a form of devotion, seeing the care you take in mundane tasks as a form of spiritual practice. Daily guidance and advice. Today calls for balance between your analytical strengths and a more open, flexible approach. When faced with decisions, allow your detailed analysis to inform but not overwhelm your choices. The most beneficial path will combine thorough evaluation with trust in your intuition. Be mindful of a tendency to overcriticize today, both yourself and others. The planetary positions heighten your ability to spot flaws, but wisdom lies in discerning which issues truly warrant attention and which can be accepted as natural imperfection. Set aside time for organizing your physical space today, as this will have an unusually strong positive effect on your mental clarity. Even 15 minutes of thoughtful arrangement can help dispel mental fog and restore your sense of control. Practice conscious appreciation of what's working well in your life. Virgos can sometimes focus so intently on what needs improvement that they overlook existing perfection. Today's energy supports finding balance by deliberately acknowledging the aspects of your life that are already thriving. Lucky elements for April 23, 2025. Your most fortunate color today is deep green, representing growth and the earth element that resonates with your sign. Carrying or wearing items in this shade can help ground your energy and enhance your natural strengths. The number 4 carries special significance for you today, appearing in various forms as a sign that structure and foundation-building efforts will be rewarded. Your luckiest times of day are early morning around 7:20 a.m. for important beginnings, and mid-afternoon, approximately 3:40 p.m., for resolving complex matters. In conclusion, Virgo, April 23, 2025, presents a day of balanced energies where your analytical gifts can be enhanced by openness to broader perspectives. By combining your natural precision with flexibility, you'll navigate the day's opportunities and challenges with exceptional grace. Remember that perfection isn't found in flawlessness, but in embracing the perfect imperfection of life's journey. Trust your process, honor your insights, and allow yourself to grow in both expected and surprising directions. Today's planetary positions create a fascinating celestial landscape for you, Virgo. Mercury, your ruling planet, finds itself in a powerful trine with Saturn in Pisces, bringing structure to your communication and enhancing your analytical capabilities. This alignment particularly strengthens your ability to articulate complex concepts in your professional environment. The Sun, continuing its journey through Taurus, illuminates your ninth house of expansion and higher learning, creating a perfect backdrop for intellectual pursuits and philosophical explorations. This position encourages you to look beyond immediate circumstances and connect with broader principles and truths. Venus, positioned in Gemini, activates your career sector, bringing favorable attention to your professional endeavors and potentially attracting supportive figures who appreciate your methodical approach. This placement suggests recognition may come your way, especially regarding projects requiring attention to detail, your natural strength. Mars in Cáncer energizes your 11th house of community and future goals, infusing your social connections with purposeful energy and driving collaborative efforts forward. Jupiter, continuing its transit through Gemini, expands opportunities in your 10th house of public reputation and career advancement. This significant placement, which occurs only once every 12 years in this sector of your chart, amplifies your visibility and creates pathways for growth in your professional sphere. The planet of expansion forming a favorable sextile to your natal sun brings a sense of ease to your personal expression and confidence. The moon in Scorpio today intensifies your third house of communication and immediate environment, deepening your perceptiveness and intuitive understanding of unspoken dynamics. This position heightens your investigative nature and enhances your ability to uncover hidden information, a valuable asset for research or analytical tasks. Neptune in Aries forming a square to your sun sign creates some tension between reality and idealism, particularly regarding personal boundaries and service-oriented activities. Uranus, maintaining its long-term position in Taurus, continues to revolutionize your perspective on education, travel, and belief systems. This slow-moving planet brings unexpected developments related to international connections or educational pursuits. Watch for sudden insights or opportunities that expand your worldview. Pluto in Aquarius forms a trine to your sun sign, facilitating deep transformations in your work routines and health practices, empowering you to eliminate ineffective patterns and establish more vital approaches. Perhaps most significant today is the exact square between Mercury and Neptune, creating a temporary fog around communication and information processing. As a Virgo, clarity is essential to your peace of mind, so this aspect may feel particularly challenging. Double-check facts, verify information, and be mindful of potential misunderstandings, especially in written communications. The North Node in Aries emphasizes your evolutionary path toward emotional courage and financial independence, encouraging you to release tendencies toward overanalyzing emotional matters. The asteroid Chiron, positioned in Aries, activates healing related to self-worth and resource management. This placement may bring awareness to old wounds concerning value and talent recognition, offering opportunities to integrate these experiences through consciously appreciating your unique gifts. Ceres in Capricorn strengthens your creative expression and authentic joy, nurturing projects that require both discipline and playfulness, a combination that resonates with your earth sign nature. The Black Moon Lilith in Cáncer opposes your sun sign, bringing attention to repressed emotional needs and domestic matters that may have been neglected. This position encourages integration of the nurturing, receptive qualities that sometimes challenge your efficiency-oriented approach. The current retrograde status of both Saturn and Pluto suggests a period of internal recalibration regarding both relationship structures and work methodologies, areas particularly relevant to your sign's evolutionary journey. As Mercury forms a harmonious trine with Saturn today, your communication takes on a more structured and reliable quality, Virgo. This planetary alignment empowers your naturally analytical mind with extra precision and authority. Your words carry weight, particularly in professional settings or when dealing with authority figures. If you've been waiting for the right moment to pitch an idea to your boss or request resources for a project, today's cosmic energy supports these endeavors. Your ability to organize thoughts and present them with clarity is at a peak, making this an excellent day for important presentations, negotiations, or written communications. The Mercury-Saturn trine also enhances your ability to concentrate on detailed work, requiring mental stamina. You'll find it easier to stay focused on complex tasks without becoming overwhelmed by minutiae, a rare gift even for detail-oriented Virgo. In personal conversations, you may notice yourself speaking with more intentionality and less nervous energy than usual. Your words come out measured and thoughtful rather than rushed or anxious. While Venus in your ninth house encourages you to express broader visions and philosophical ideas, Saturn's influence grounds these expressions in practical reality. This balanced approach helps you communicate big-picture concepts without losing sight of implementation details, a combination others will find both inspiring and trustworthy. Be mindful, however, that with Mars approaching your communication sector, there's a subtle undercurrent of impatience that could surface if conversations move too slowly for your liking. Practice patience when others take time to process what you're sharing. The moon in your fifth house today adds a creative flair to your expression. You might find yourself incorporating stories, metaphors, or even humor into your communication, elements that don't always come naturally to your sign, but which make your messages more engaging and memorable. For Virgos working in creative fields, this is an exceptionally productive day for writing, editing, or content creation. Your critical faculties are operating at high efficiency while still allowing creative flow. Social media communications receive favorable energy today. Your posts, messages, or updates are likely to be well received and may reach a wider audience than usual. If you've been meaning to update your professional profiles or send important emails, the afternoon hours provide optimal timing. For those Virgos in educational settings, whether as students or teachers, your capacity to explain complex concepts is enhanced. You're able to break down complicated information into digestible parts without oversimplifying. This makes today favorable for giving or receiving instruction. Communication within relationships benefits from your heightened ability to listen as well as speak. You're picking up on subtle cues and unspoken needs, allowing for deeper understanding. If there's been misunderstanding with a partner or close friend, today offers a window for clarification without emotional reactivity interfering. Note that as the evening approaches, Neptune's subtle influence may introduce some ambiguity into communications. Messages might be misinterpreted, or you may find yourself daydreaming instead of focusing on conversations. Be particularly clear when conveying important information after sunset. Journal writing proves especially beneficial tonight. The day's mental clarity combined with Neptune's intuitive influence creates ideal conditions for connecting your analytical insights with deeper personal truths. Record your thoughts. They may contain valuable insights that will serve you in the weeks ahead. On April 23, 2025, Virgo's financial landscape appears particularly promising due to Mercury's position in fellow Earth sign Taurus. This alignment enhances your natural analytical abilities when it comes to money matters, allowing you to see value where others might miss it. Your practical approach to finances is your superpower today. The moon forms a favorable aspect to your second house of personal resources, suggesting unexpected income opportunities may present themselves. Keep your eyes open for side projects or additional work that aligns with your skill set. These could prove more lucrative than initially apparent. Venus's influence brings a touch of good fortune to investments, particularly those related to communication technologies, health sectors, or educational services. If you've been contemplating putting resources into these areas, cosmic forces are supporting these moves with added potential for growth. Jupiter's expansive energy impacts your eighth house of shared resources today, highlighting opportunities through partnerships, investments, or even inheritance matters. This positioning suggests that collaborative financial ventures could yield greater returns than solo efforts. Consider pooling resources with trusted associates for ventures requiring larger capital. Your ruling planet Mercury forms a harmonious trine with Pluto, intensifying your financial intuition. This rare alignment enhances your ability to detect hidden opportunities and recognize which financial paths have transformative potential. Your instincts about where to allocate resources deserve serious consideration today. Saturn's disciplined presence in your sixth house reinforces financial benefits through diligent work efforts. Any overtime, extra responsibilities, or additional tasks you take on today could lead to significant financial rewards in the coming weeks. Your meticulous attention to detail will not go unnoticed by those in positions to improve your financial standing. For Virgos working in financial services, healthcare administration, or analytical fields, today brings exceptional clarity when communicating complex information. This skill could position you for advancement or recognition that directly impacts your earning potential. Don't hesitate to showcase your expertise. Uranus brings unexpected financial news potentially regarding a technology investment, cryptocurrency, or innovative income stream you hadn't previously considered. While Virgos typically prefer carefully calculated moves, today's celestial configuration suggests that a moderately unconventional approach to increasing your wealth could prove surprisingly effective. Neptune's position warns against financial decisions made from emotional rather than practical perspectives. Avoid impulse purchases or investments based on FOMO rather than solid research. Your natural Virgo skepticism serves you well when evaluating opportunities that seem too good to be true. The second half of the day favors scheduling meetings with financial advisors, tax professionals, or potential business collaborators. These conversations are likely to yield valuable insights that strengthen your financial foundation. Pay particular attention to suggestions involving diversification or protective measures for existing assets. A minor square between Mercury and Mars suggests potential conflicts regarding shared finances or resources. If negotiating financial terms today, be prepared with detailed documentation and clear boundaries. Your ability to remain calm while discussing money matters gives you a significant advantage in reaching favorable outcomes. For Virgos seeking loans, credit improvements, or financial backing, today's planetary alignment supports applications and proposals. Financial institutions respond favorably to your organized presentation and thorough preparation. Have all documentation meticulously prepared to maximize these cosmic advantages. Investments in practical assets like real estate, sustainable technologies, or healthcare innovations receive beneficial aspects today. These sectors align well with your natural Virgo values of utility and service while offering sound growth potential. Consider allocating resources to areas that combine practical function with future-oriented innovation. Your financial intuition is particularly strong regarding timing today. You'll sense when to make your move on a pending financial decision and when to hold back for more information. This temporal awareness could prevent losses and maximize gains if you heed these internal promptings. The evening hours bring clarity to a financial matter that has seemed confused or complicated. What appeared as an obstacle may reveal itself as an opportunity when viewed from a different perspective. This insight could open doors to resources you hadn't previously considered accessible. Networking opportunities today could lead to financial advantages through professional connections. A conversation with someone in an adjacent industry might reveal lucrative opportunities that align perfectly with your skills and experience. Remain open to cross-industry collaborations that expand your financial horizons. For coupled Virgos, today favors honest discussions about shared financial goals and responsibilities. The planetary alignment supports rational, productive conversations about money without the emotional triggers that sometimes complicate these discussions. Use this window to establish clearer financial agreements with partners. Self-employed Virgos might discover new markets for their services or products today. An analytical approach to customer needs reveals untapped potential for expanding your offerings in ways that significantly increase revenue streams. Consider how slight modifications to your business model could open entirely new income channels. Overall, April 23rd offers Virgo exceptional potential for financial growth through careful analysis, strategic partnerships, and attunement to timing. By combining your natural precision with openness to calculated opportunities, you position yourself for both immediate gains and long-term financial security. The stars favor those who balance thorough research with decisive action when the moment is right. For Virgo on April 23, 2025, your fortunate areas shine with remarkable potential. With Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Saturn in fellow Earth sign Taurus, your analytical abilities are exceptionally sharp today. This planetary alignment creates a fertile ground for academic pursuits, detailed work projects, and any endeavor requiring meticulous attention to detail. Your mind operates with both precision and creative insight, making this an excellent day to tackle complex problems that have previously seemed insurmountable. The workplace emerges as a particularly fortunate zone today. Colleagues and supervisors are more likely to recognize your contributions, especially those involving organization, system improvements, or error correction. If you've been waiting for the right moment to present a carefully crafted proposal or to request additional responsibilities that align with your skill set, the cosmic energy supports such initiatives now. Your ability to identify inefficiencies and suggest practical solutions will be particularly valued. Health and wellness routines established today have staying power. The moon in Capricorn activates your fifth house of joy and creativity, suggesting that physical activities combining discipline with pleasure will bring the greatest benefits. Consider structured activities that also bring you personal satisfaction, perhaps dance classes, hiking specific trails with measurable goals, or cooking nutritious meals that require your signature attention to detail. Your body responds exceptionally well to mindful practices today, with improvements more noticeable than usual. Financial discernment is another fortunate area. Venus, positioned in your 8th house of shared resources, forms a supportive aspect with Jupiter, suggesting unexpected monetary gains through careful management or wise investments. Pay attention to details others might overlook in financial documents or opportunities. Your natural Virgo precision could uncover value where others see nothing noteworthy. This isn't about gambling or taking risks, but rather about applying your analytical skills to recognize genuine value and potential. Communication takes on a healing quality today. With Mercury beautifully aspected, your words carry weight and wisdom. You'll find it easier to express compassion while maintaining necessary boundaries, a balance that doesn't always come easily to service-oriented Virgo. This makes today particularly fortunate for having important conversations, teaching others, writing meaningful content, or engaging in therapeutic discussions. Your 6th house of service receives beneficial aspects from Neptune, elevating your already strong capacity for helpful contribution. Volunteer work, assisting colleagues or supporting family members brings unusual satisfaction and unexpected returns. The universe operates through a principle of reciprocity today. What you give returns multiplied, though not always in ways you might anticipate. Focus on offering help without expectation, and watch how opportunities naturally develop from these connections. Intellectual pursuits are especially favored with Jupiter's influence in your ninth house of higher learning. Research, study, analysis of complex information. These activities yield remarkable insights today. If you've been considering enrolling in a course, researching a topic of interest, or developing specialized knowledge, the energetic support for such endeavors is exceptionally strong. Relationships with mentors or authority figures show particular promise today. Saturn's favorable position makes those in power more receptive to your ideas and more willing to offer opportunities for advancement. Don't hesitate to schedule meetings with influential individuals or to seek guidance from those whose expertise you respect. Their advice today is likely to be particularly applicable to your situation and valuable for long-term growth. Your attention to detail, sometimes perceived by others as perfectionism, is actually your superpower today. The planetary alignment supports precision without tipping into anxiety about flaws. You can harness your natural Virgo inclination toward improvement without the self-criticism that sometimes accompanies it. This balanced approach makes creative and professional projects particularly successful when you apply your discriminating eye. April 23, 2025 presents a fascinating social landscape for you, Virgo. With Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a trine to Pluto, your analytical abilities are enhanced with psychological insight, allowing you to perceive underlying dynamics in group settings with unusual clarity. This isn't just about observing behavior, you're sensing motivations and unspoken emotional currents that typically remain hidden from view. The day begins with the moon in Gemini, activating your 10th house of public reputation, making work-related social interactions particularly significant. Colleagues and supervisors notice your contribution